Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. Where Antonia has been sitting by the fireplace. After acquiring Benerus Manor, she did have to kill a lich and chase out some nasty ghosts, and ride halfway across Cyrodiil and then back again to get the guy responsible to sort the problem out. And oh my goodness me, this is so untidy. This won't do at all. Can't see what I'm doing. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. The books won't go on the shelf. This is a disaster. Oh well, they're just going to live on the floor now. Oh, I tell you what, actually, we'll put them on this little coffee table thing. We could do with a few more candles in this place. It's rather dark. Hopefully they'll stay there and not catapult across the room next time we walk in, a la Skyrim. We've even glued the urn back together. Oh no, we don't have our stuff in that cupboard, do we? It's in the other one. What day is it? It's a Sunday! Or Sundas right now in Cyrodiil, just like in real life right now. Here's our stuff. Kind of feel like I want to check out the basement again. In case anything's changed down there. See if there's anything worth looting down here, like that repair hammer, for instance. Oh yeah, there's quite a few bits and bobs down here, isn't there? Free repair hammers, yes please. A lot of wine. Ooh, torch ran out. Carrying a dagger even in our own home? Well, yes. It's for home defense, you know. We haven't, you know what? We've not made a lot of potions lately, and I think I have a ton of alchemy ingredients just sat in my inventory. And then of course we have this bit. Kinda wish we could clean this up, especially the remains of Lorgren Benerus just kind of hang in there. But alright. Can we at least close the door? I don't know. There we go, that's a bit better. Gotta make sure he's actually dead. Hello, Nosy. Hello, Killia as well. You can't do the thing like in Morrowind where you dispose of corpse, can you, in this? Which is kind of annoying. Oh yeah, especially since we've got puddles of ectoplasm everywhere as well. Which I don't much care for either, but never mind. It is very dark in here. We do have a balcony, though. Suppose we are living that authentically pre-industrial candle-lit life in here, though, mind you. Love this Anvil sea home. It's nice, isn't it? Anvil is quite lovely. I think maybe Antonia came here on our holidays when she was younger. Weather's a bit ick at the moment, though, unfortunately. We haven't actually been out to the docks yet, have we? We haven't explored out there. There's the side quest on the docks with that ship that's haunted. I kind of want to do that. I want to see what the spooky wraiths look like in the remaster, because I haven't seen any yet. Right, let's just spot of alchemy, and then we'll rest for the night. Cloth physics! Sorry, easily amused. Boar meat, and yeah, we've got 54 Daedra hearts. This is lunacy. Where are my camberlets at? Sure, I've got some. Filters. Restore health. Aha, there you go. Don't use the filter screen that often, but it's helpful on this occasion. We have more health potions you can shake a bloody stick at now. Clear all filters. What else can we make? I'm pretty sure we can make a bunch of poisons as well, because we got all this harada. Not that we use poison super often, but you know. A lot of fire salts. There's something else in that you can get that does fire damage. Because I remember using it to make poisons that do fire damage, and yeah, these steel blue interloma caps. Aha. Yes. If I'd had the wherewithal to remember that, I would have made some poisons that did damage health and fire damage at the same time. But never mind. What do you do with the flax seeds? Anything here got feather? No. Shield. Here we go. That's why we picked up the summer bullet caps, so we can make some shield potions. Alright. We have a preposterous number of poisons and potions now. 42 restore healths. Yeah, that's kind of absurd. But I think at this point I'm going to just like hotkey it. Restore health is now 5 on the hotkey wheel. Right. And we'll sleep. Well, rest, whatever you want to call it, for, I don't know, that long. Wait out the storm. We ascended to level 11. Well, we maxed out strength, didn't we? So, I suppose we could boost endurance, wouldn't hurt. There we go. Alright. Should we go and inspect what the weather's like out there? Just number 81, thank you very much for the resub. Welcome back. Yep, it's looking much nicer out there today. Alright, Antonia, let's get you suited and booted. Oh, hello. As smashing as you look in this dress, probably time we put some armor and weapons on. I like to think there is a softer side to Antonia who actually really, really enjoys wearing a fancy dress. But unfortunately, like a lot of ladies, she's probably gaslit herself into thinking she looks ridiculous in it, so doesn't like to wear it in public. But actually, she's been rocking that blue dress. We want the extinguishing shield, the gauntlets of potence, boots of ogre strength as well. Brace ring of retribution, amulet of reflection, and the ring of shock shield. Yes. Elven arrows. Actually, maybe not. I've only got 3 of them left. Silver arrows, then. And the bow of frost. There we go. Yep, fire shield is active. Is that going to stay on now? Being unsightly? Okay, there we go. We cleared it with restore health. Okie dokie. Right. We've had a little rest. Time to get it back out there and go do stuff. So I think I might go do that side quest at the docks, as I mentioned. And then there's also a side quest we picked up from the priest in Kvatch. Isn't there? A wound in time? Yeah. It'd be nice if you could jump straight to the map screen, like you can in Skyrim for this. But I believe it's up here. Beldaburo, we want to go visit. This particular stretch of coastline brings back lots of Idris-related memories. Although we don't have unique landscapes in the remaster, so it'll probably look quite different.
The little white streak once struck down the enemies of man. Tidings, citizen. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Well met.
That's a bit more like it. Is this how you greet the hero of Kvatch? Oh, hello. It's alright. He's just having a bad day. That's allowed. A bugsel. It's very calm water, isn't it? Considering it's an ocean. I did wonder if they were going to add like waves and stuff to the remaster. You know, like how Solstheim has waves in Skyrim. But no, it's not just, in fact, very calm, but it's got dragonflies floating around over it like it's a huge pond. Rather than the sea, you know? Hello, guys. I think it's this ship here, isn't it?
Oh, I'll never get that crystal ball back. Not with those frightful spirits floating around. This is a travesty. A complete and utter travesty. The crystal ball is just sitting there in the hold, but I'll be damned if I'm going back on board. And nobody will help me. Nobody. Not with those spirits roaming the decks. I don't suppose you'll help me. No, of course you won't.
Actually, I'd be glad to help.
Of course you can't. Nobody ever wants to help. That's the... Wait, did you actually say you'd help me? Oh, how wonderful. I can't thank you enough. I've been going out of my mind ever since my crew was murdered. This is my ship, you see, the Serpent's Wake. I hired the crew to sail to Somerset Isle to retrieve a family heirloom, my mother's crystal ball. They made the journey and arrived back all right. But then, someone murdered them. All of them. Now their spirits are haunting the ship. The crystal ball is in a chest in the ship's hold, but I can't get to it. I made it as far as the captain's cabin, but the spirits nearly killed me. Get the crystal ball and return it to me here, and I'll make it worth your trouble. Here, you'll need this key. Thank you so much.
Stand aside, madam. I've got this. Her experience of this is going to be hilarious. She'll just be standing out here waiting while shrieks and sounds of like furniture being knocked over and screams and stuff just muffled come through the floor of the you know. Whoa, you spooky motherfucker. Yeah, they're still pretty spooky. Fine steel cutlass. Oh god. Dead captain, hello. Do you know what? I should take a moment here to do a bit of repairing. Yes. And I need to remember to get some more before we leave Anvil. Like, when the first time I ever did this quest, it was the first time I was playing the game, and it was the first time I'd ever met these little wraithy things, because my character at that point wasn't high enough level for them to spawn naturally in ruins. And, like, legit, it really super, super creeped me out. My reaction to it was very, very nope. Zero in the box. Ah, yes. A timeless tale of Azira being a spiteful Daedric prince. Where are all the repair hammers at? We got an anvil there. Need a minute here. These guys are doing quite a bit of damage. Okay, I know you're a ghost, but do you have to disappear into the wall? Where's the... Oh, here it is. Marvelous. I think we're done here. Thoughts on TR Grasping Fortune? I haven't had a chance to play it yet. I'm afraid. I tried to make a start the other day, and I didn't get very far. I started walking my character from Almasthea down towards the new area, and didn't make it all the way. I was having classic, you know, Morrowind syndrome, where Morrowind culture shock syndrome, where I was like, oh my god, my character moves so slowly. The combat is so wooden.
I do hope you have good news.
I wasn't massively enjoying myself, and that's no reflection on the content or the game itself. It was just, you know, my headspace was in Oblivion mode, and I was trying to play Morrowind, and it wasn't working.
You did it. You actually made it back with a crystal ball. Oh, thank you. Here, please take this as a reward. It's the captain's enchanted cutlass. I managed to grab it when I was in his cabin before his spirit chased me out. Oh, thank you so very much.
Thanks, I guess. Red Wave. I think I'm gonna go sell it. Sell it to the Smith guy. Morvain, that was his name.
You want something? Well, what is it? Do you think what happened would happen here?
However, in the meantime, let's go do this other little side quest.
Greetings, Imperial Sister.
Ah, the lighthouse. I'm thinking when we're done with Antonia, if I haven't got sick of the game yet, I'm gonna either make another character or jump over to a different character. And I want to do the Dark Brotherhood, and I want to do the Shivering Isles. Play a bit of a baddie character, you know, and then do the Dark Brotherhood and the Shivering Isles. Because I'd like to do the Shivering Isles with Antonia, but I just don't think it would fit. Also, what a view. I do like just how, like, super duper Mediterranean Anvil and the Gold Coast feels now in the remaster compared to the original game. You know what? Bonk. Honestly, HJ, like, just get it, man. The bugs are so freaking minor. They're so minor. They really... People are incredibly overblowing the bugs aspect of the remaster. Like, I don't know how many hours I've put into this game at this point. It's been a lot, though. We're at least 20 or 30 hours by this point. It's such a trivial non-issue. Realizing I should probably have this selected as my active quest. No, not that one. This one. Wounded Time. There we go. Hello there, piggy. Thanks for the meats. Look at that view of all the terrain out there. Damn, man. This game looks pretty. Ooh, what's that I can see in the distance there? You see those mountains? That coastline over in the distance? What am I looking at right now? Probably Hammerfell, one assumes. No. No, I'm not. What am I looking at out there? It can't be the Somerset Isles. That wouldn't make any sense. Or maybe it is, I don't know. I feel like there's some other islands out here between the Somerset Isles and Cyrodiil I forget the names of. It could be, I suppose. I just thought they were further away and further south. No, I'm not talking about that down there. I'm talking about that in the distance, over yonder. Right where my crosshair is pointed right now. It might be Stirk, yeah. It doesn't look very big. It sort of starts about there and ends about there. So it could be Stirk, I don't know. Wait a minute, Crowhaven's not far from here. We could do that while we're about it. Who wants some? Come on. Ooh, birds. Already got a dwarven bow. Ooh, cheeky son of a bitch. Dwarven arrow, I'll have that. Crowhaven. Alright, fine, we'll do Crowhaven. Sod it. Since I've stumbled into it by accident along the way. Ooh. Ooh, there's... Oh, hello. Almost missed that. I should be doing extra damage to you because I got a blunt weapon equipped. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Don't need an extra steel shield. Nice mace. It's not bad, is it? Elven mace. I think I picked it up in Oblivion, didn't I? While I was doing an Oblivion gate. That's where I got it from. I've decided to go with this instead of the regular old Akaviri katana because my blunt weapon skill has been falling behind a bit lately. 42 versus 61 blades, so I thought we'd fix that. Finally, another repair hammer. There it is. Wow. My poor Blade's Cuirass is getting a beating right now. Right, we got a fair bit of use out of that hammer, I must admit, actually. That wasn't so bad. I'm just trying to buy repair hammers. I have been doing it. I buy like 6 repair hammers every time I walk into a smithy at the moment, but they don't last very long. Yeah, I think it's Stirk. I think it's Stirk we were seeing out there. Alright. I think I have a Night Eye potion here somewhere in case nobody here has seen Night Eye yet in the remaster. This is what it looks like. Bollocks. I'll shoot you instead. Anything here in the corner to loot? No. Woof. Naughty wolf. I wonder what the DLC plans for this are. I really do wonder. Like, it's just going to be like Creation Club style, community generated fluff, or have they got some serious plans, do you think? I do wonder. They're going to go all Beamdog and like start making like really huge content additions. Like a Stirk DLC, for instance. That'd be kind of fun. I mean, like, if I were working at Bethesda and I was looking at Tamriel Rebuilt and like the Project Tamriel projects over in Morrowind Land, and I were paying attention to how ludicrously popular and well received those have all been, I'd be sitting there thinking to myself, well, okay, look, we're remastering Oblivion. We could make a lot of money if we started doing, like, you know, DLC-sized, like, land expansions. But they probably won't. But, you know, they totally could, and people would totally buy it. What the? Damn you, collision mesh. Elder Scrolls Offline. Very good. No, I'm not saying like add huge new areas of Tamriel, but like a few little bits and bobs here and there that would feel within the scope of Oblivion. Like Stirk, for instance, would be good.
I'd better cut down on the ale. Starting to see things, I am. Who's there? Who's there? I'd better cut down on the ale. Starting to see things, I am.
Lord Lovidicus himself. There he is. All right.
So hungry. I have not eaten in decades. You will be my feast. I have not eaten in decades. You will be my...
Where's my fire poison? I made a few fiery poisons, didn't I? Fine. Yes, here we go.
feast.
Shall have that elven dagger, thank you very much. I do like the elven dagger. That is an Oblivion favourite, the elven dagger. And I do like the dagger animations as well. My other character has high agility and has been using daggers a lot. Daggers and short swords, which they've made much more viable in the remaster, I'm happy to say. This is also reminding me, though, that I think when I potentially do this other playthrough, where we do the Shivering Isles and the Dark Brotherhood, it would be quite fun to do it as a vampire. I've never done a vampire character, well, other than Claudius, who briefly became a vampire, but not for very long. So that could be kind of fun. And I have quite fond memories of playing as a vampire in Oblivion back in the day, so... Don't read the chat and block pick at the same time. It doesn't work, Dave. It just doesn't work. I've often thought about playing doing a roleplay playthrough with a character who is a vampire, like literally from day one. You know, like a Skyrim character with an alternate start mod that lets you start as the vampire. Journal of the Lord Lovidicus, here we go. Entry 1. Beauty, pure and sublime. That is the only way to accurately describe my love. The maiden Grow Malog. True, the orcs of Tamriel are often vilified by the other citizens of the Empire and would rarely be considered a pleasure to look upon. So is my maiden looked of a rare breed of orc, unlike the rest of her kin in physical appearance. Nay, in fact, she is the perfect representative of her race. Green skin, muscular frame and all, but beautiful she is all the same. For who am I to judge? Who am I to criticize when so many would condemn my very existence? I can only hope my love is as understanding when she learns of my unique condition, for I have yet to reveal that most precious of secrets. Back in Sally's playthrough, you thought about having a vampire character do the main quest. You mean in Skyrim or Oblivion? I don't recall this, I must admit. In Oblivion. Oh, I see, yes. Yeah, I could see that. It'd be kind of fun. If you played a sort of like assassin-y character. I'm thinking like I'm imagining a character kind of like Lord Vetinari from the Discworld novels. Who is Lord Vetinari is not a vampire, but there is something a little vampiric about him. Sort of very, very skilled administrator, but also skilled assassin. But who definitely still seems to retain a moral compass of sorts. Very lawful neutral. alternatively, you could have a vampire character that's like Lady Margalotta from The Fifth Elephant, who's sort of quite bubbly and friendly and pleasant. The first scene she gets introduced in that book is just marvelous because Vimes walks into the place and she goes to the vampire's castle and he's expecting like this big, horrendous, dark, evil-looking castle, but it's actually like this kind of chocolate boxish sort of very pretty, like 19th century style castle that has absolutely no defensive value whatsoever. And he goes into the place and he meets Lady Margalotta the vampire, who talks like a vampire, like this, you know. But she's like wearing a pink woolen knitted jumper with like little cartoon bats on it, and it's really funny. One of my favorite characters, Lady Margalotta. The mirror shroud, part of Tamriel rebuilt. It's a robe that makes people perceive you as normal. Oh, that is sick. I didn't know that was a thing at all. Morrowind vampire character inbound, perhaps? Anyway. Where were we? Entry 2. Damn the politics of my station. Taxation and trade negotiations and meetings with disingenuous aristocrats. It's sometimes enough to make me regret my birthright altogether. I spent the latter half of my life hiding my identity, guarding my secret, but now I am faced with an even greater challenge. For if word were to get out that I have fallen in love with a servant and an orc no less, I would be all but ruined. Such is the life of the Cyrodiilic nobleman. Come to think of it, Janus Hasseldor in this game is almost exactly the kind of character I'm imagining when I think about doing the main quest in Oblivion as a vampire. Because he's a vampire, but he's clearly not evil. Yes, yeah. That certain level of rich people, like who are old, really old money, who are sort of incredibly stupidly rich, but actually they live like really poor people. They'll be walking around in Wellington boots, covered in mud, in their spare time, driving a Land Rover around, rather than, what you'd expect from a rich person. But that's a very British thing, to be fair. It's a very British phenomenon. Because we have that landed old money here. We have an aristocracy in this country. The Blade Vampire route, yes, I suppose. Anyway, entry 3. Curse me for a coward, but I have not yet found the strength to tell my beloved Luktov the truth. Perhaps it's for the best, for what benefit is there in her knowing she would share all my fears, but none of my abilities? Her life would become one of doubt and uncertainty. Still, if she is to spend her remaining mortal days with me, she has the right to know the truth. Entry 4. Joy and exultation! She is with child. My beloved Luktov is carrying my child. The midwives predict a boy, and we have already settled on the name Agranak. In truth, I never realized such miracles were even possible, but the divines have granted us their blessing, and so shall it be. I must wonder, of course, if my dear child will share in my dark gift. Only time will tell. Entry 5. Tonight the truth will be revealed. I will tell my beloved Luktov everything. She will know. Oh, you didn't tell her that before? Ooh, bro. Red flag the size of a house we're waving right now. We will decide how best to raise the precious child that grows in her womb. Entry 6. Betrayal! Yeah, that didn't come as a surprise. Foul and loathsome harlot, how dare Luktov question my motives, question the love I have for my own unborn child, when she learned the truth that I, the Lord Lovidicus, am no longer human, that I've walked Tamriel as a vampire for the past 200 years, how quickly she judged me. So I am a monster, am I? Perhaps I should have proven her right. Perhaps I should have drained her dry when I had the chance. But I loved her as deeply as a man has ever loved a woman, and I wanted nothing more than to bring our baby into this world and embrace my new role as father. Perhaps when Luktov has come to her senses, for she refuses to come out of her room, we can have a rational discourse about our future. I do not, however, retain much hope. Entry 7. Imprisoned! Imprisoned in my own home while I slept. Luck to have locked me in my own private chambers. She called to me through the doors, told me of her plan to escape with our unborn child. She means to keep my baby from me. When I get free, I will find the traitorous whore and rip the child from her very womb. Entry 8. 2 weeks. 2 weeks have passed since Luck to have locked me in my quarters. Try as I might, I cannot free myself. I cannot breach the doors. If I don't feed soon, I feel I will go mad. Entry 9. Food. Blood, 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 blood. I need it. I need blood, 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 etc., etc. Okay. Well, we have learned the horrific truth. It does indeed contain information about Agranak Gromalok's birth, but it proves he was the spawn of a vampire. Agranak won't be happy to hear this, but it is the proof he wanted. I must take the journal to him at the Imperial City Arena Bloodworks. We could just not tell him. We could just not tell him, you know. That's an option. Game. You dislike what this quest is, the final arena fight? Yeah, same. To be honest. But the stat boost. This is the sort of quest modern Bethesda would give you the option to lie about. Yes, they would, wouldn't they? I mean, shit on Starfield as much as you like, and not without reason, to be fair, in some cases. You play that game and it does make you realize, compared to this, how far their quest design has come over the years. Starfield side quests have no shortage of branching paths and choices to make. But you are railroaded to buggery in most of Oblivion's side quests. And main quests, for that matter. Apparently we haven't checked out the burial halls. Let's do that. Why not? Since we're here. Oh. Oops, I didn't mean to. I've just eaten fire salt. What an idiot.
Show me what you've got. Die, cur.
Gotcha. No, I'm right without those, actually, I think. Oh, God. Oh, you are very freaky looking. Serpentine? Is that mithril shield you've got there? I think it is. And a dwarven short sword. And an elven bow. Already got one at home though, so. I have to admit, one thing I do like about the vampire enemies in this is that they all have those classes, you know. Vampire archer, vampire acrobat, vampire agent, and their equipment varies quite a bit depending on their class. I always thought that was kind of neat for some reason.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
Vampire witch hunter. Yeah, you see, for instance. You've got a lot of health, haven't you? Come back here. All right. Anything else to loot? Alright, I think that's it for this area, isn't it? Wait a minute. You're looking a bit peaky there. Ah, that'll be the horrific haemophilia. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's a no, thank you. I really don't feel like doing the vampire cure quest in Oblivion in vanilla. Goodness me. There we go. There you go, the colours come back to your face. That's such a neat touch though, isn't it? Being able to visually see your characters feeling a bit under the weather. Does make it harder to accidentally become a vampire though, I must admit. But yeah, I think I do want to play a vampire character. I want to play a vampire character who does the Dark Brotherhood and the Shivering Isles. That's the next one I want to do. I mean, the other character I'm doing at the moment is a sort of evil character who I was planning to do the Dark Brotherhood with. It's currently doing the Mages Guild and Thieves Guild. But I could make a new character to do it. Or I could just load up that character and play that one. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But a revisit of Oblivion in the remaster wouldn't feel complete if we didn't also do the Dark Brotherhood and the Shivering Isles, in my opinion. Main quest, great, sure, awesome. Knights of the Nine, great, awesome. But I feel like we got to do the Dark Brotherhood and Shivering Isles as well. But obviously that won't work for Antonia, so... Nice to know, it'll be better with the expanded mod. Yeah, but that isn't going to be ported to the remaster for maybe ever, to be honest. So I'm not going to sit around and wait for 10 years for because it really could be that long for someone to actually fully port Knights of the Nine Revelations to the remaster. That just ain't happening. Arrived near Beldaburo, but nothing looks suspicious outside. I should check inside the ruins themselves. import, more like redo all custom assets from scratch. Yes, exactly. So. And anyone who, like, I don't want to spoil the plot of the storyline of that mod if you've never played it, but if you have played or watched someone else play all the way through Knights of the Nine Revelations, you will understand exactly why it would be so much extra work. But I can't tell you because it's kind of a plot twist and a spoiler that is you're better off not knowing before you play it. I mean, the original mod itself, I think, probably took years to make. And that was dealing with Oblivion, original Oblivion's sort of like level of graphical fidelity for all the new assets. Can't begin to imagine how much more work it would be to redo all of that in Unreal Engine. I feel like that doesn't look quite right somehow, does it? Damn it. So no full modding support for the remastered? Not at the moment, no. We're in here, and then this way, now off to the right. I got a bit mixed up there. I wasn't sure where I was going. Father Stone gift. Oh, marvelous. It's going to save me a fortune at the Mages Guild. That. Don't mind if I do. Oh crap! Really? Oh no! Oh, I think I got it. Yeah, I did. Nice. I say, do you mind? Thanks for the dwarven arrow, though. I do like the steel mace in Oblivion. It is a marvelous looking spiky ass weapon, isn't it? Ow. Oh, they nerf zombies. That seems fair. They were kind of annoying to deal with, weren't they? Look at all the cockroaches. Ugh. Horrific. Ooh. Oh. Powerful magic is preventing me from going further. I should tell my findings to Ilav. Oh, really? I have to go all the way back to... oh, that's annoying. Alright, then. We ride to Kvatch, apparently. If there's anything else I've missed down here while I'm about it. It's not a small dungeon, this one, is it? Hello. Gas traps. Ah. There's not even anything up here to loot. Quick. Pick the lock faster. It's a good thing time stops when you do this, eh? That was it? That was all that was worth coming up here for? For goodness sake.
Whoa!
Pushed that, didn't we? Some of the enemies in TR Cyrodiil have spoiled you. You wanted weird Daedric-esque things in the Oblivion Alien ruins. Well, you know. Well, you got to remember at the end of the day is that TR Cyrodiil is awesome, but they stood on the shoulders of giants. Alright. Well, let's head back to town. And then we'll gallop on over to Kvatch, have another word with the priest. And, yeah, at some point we'll have to get back to the main quest. Some point. Hell of a nice sky tonight. Getting a really good view of the moons. I feel like I can see them moving in real time, which is a little bit disconcerting. Oh, look at this. You can get a much better view of that land out there I was talking about now. You see it out there? I feel like it might be Sturk, but I'm not totally sure. Because we are looking directly west right now, pretty much. So there's no way, surely, it can be Strois Mackay from here. Looking in that direction. And a lot of people in the chat have been saying it's Strois Mackay, but I don't think it is. I think Strois Mackay is up here somewhere. Hello. Excuse me? That was interesting. We could leave now, but I want to visit the smith before we go. So I think we'll head back to the house, and rest for the night. I just wanted you to smell his butt. Yeah, I don't know what was happening there. That was quite funny. We still got ectoplasm puddles everywhere we do, don't we? How annoying. Alright, is there anything I want to keep? Red wave, I'd like to keep. I'll put the silver dagger in there and I'll keep the elven one on me. Staff of Flame, I will hold on to that for emergencies, I think. Otherwise, we are good, I think. We have a lot of potions, my goodness. It may be neither, frankly, Winlance. I mean, you know, the original game had a lot of Tamriel mapped out that they never bothered to use, you know, so you can also see the throat of the world in the distance if you go right up to the north of the map, and if you go to like Frostcrag Spire up here somewhere and you look north, you can see the throat of the world. Does that mean they have any plans to include Skyrim in Oblivion Remastered? I think not. Sort of a bit like how you can see Red Mountain in vanilla Skyrim. Well, I suppose that's a bad example because you could see it up much closer when you went to Solstheim in the DLC, but you can see the Imperial City, can't you, in Skyrim, if you climb high enough in the mountains, but you can't go to the Imperial City in any of the DLC for Skyrim, so I think it's kind of like that. Now then, what was I doing? Alright, yeah, shops.
What? Can't go into battle with broken equipment. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
You got anything? He's got a dwarven longsword. And dwarven cuirass, for that matter. I think I'll stick with the elven mace for the moment. But, yeah, it's good. It's cool to see. The Truncheon of Submission. Restore health on strike 20 points. Damage fatigue 50 points. Funny weapon.
Another satisfied customer. Bye. Please help.
All right. Come, Binky. We must get back to Kvatch, apparently. It's the Black Horse Courier lady again. She's making no progress at all. Oh, hello.
This is a holdup. Hand it over or die.
Take it from me if you can, scumbag.
Actually, that's the way this one prefers it.
You're just going to trample him there, Binky. Got all the highwaymen at Khajiit. Saves on voice acting costs, after all. level up again. Goodness me. You're still hanging out here, are you? Stranded without your horse. You try and run and then turn around, you see the Khajiit on all fours just gaining on you. Oh, Jesus. So silly. Yeah, that's one dead Oblivion gate. You're welcome, Cyrodiil. It's something I find very satisfying about closing Oblivion gates, you know? It's like they're a literal blight on the landscape that you can get rid of. It feels like I'm accomplishing something when I do it. More so than it felt when I was killing dragons in Skyrim. Stupid wolf.
It's the smell.
Why have our gods forsaken us?
Yeah, so I went to the Aelid Ruin and there's like a door I can't open.
By Akatosh's grace, what you describe is a time wound. A few years ago, an Elder Scroll was stolen from my order. Only this relic would be powerful enough to pervert the laws of Mundus to this extent. You must retrieve it at all costs, hero. The time wound has not fully opened yet. I will give you the Order's blessing. This should allow you to breach the barrier, but the rest is up to you.
Mate. You sure you didn't miss there? Are you completely sure you didn't miss? I think he missed. None of the buttons work. I can't open any menus. Although I've just discovered that if you press the jump button while stationary, your horse does that. Which is kind of fun. Okay. Game appears to be slightly busted. I'm literally going to have to go to Task Manager. Or just... There we go, that'll do. Well, this is embarrassing. I didn't fast travel either, so I have no idea where my last save is. Probably when I walked out of the gates of Anvil, to be fair. I suppose I'll just fast travel. You want to... Anytime today would be nice, game. If you want to start up so we can actually play. That'd be nice. Good, thank you. Marvellous. Stretch time. It just works, yes, indeed. Oh, dear. Oh no, I had the wherewithal to quick save relatively recently. We should be fine. Helps that Oblivion gates leave a permanent reminder of your accomplishment, whereas dragons just disappear. Yeah, to be fair. I mean, like, you kind of, like, dragons felt a little bit more satisfying to kill when I was under the impression that the skeleton would just stay there for the rest of the game, but they don't do that. And also sometimes they bug out and follow you around the map, which is just really weird.
We have done to deserve this. Perhaps she's still I just can't sleep.
Let's try this again, shall we? Also,
Close my eyes, but I can't stop thinking about it.
the bum flap on my armor seems to have gone missing. What's going on there? Bum flap's fallen off. There we go. We're getting all the bugs today. Right, where is this guy gone? Oh, there he is.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, Elav. Shall we try this again?
I just keep...
Why have our gods... By Akatosh, only you the time I will...
There we go.
Be wary, hero. Whoever is behind this will be a force to be reckoned with. You two.
Saving time itself. Well. Speaking of time, let's pass some time and level up. Level 12. Can we... Yeah, this way. Antonia gives you Siri vibes. Well, I mean, she's bound to on account of the hair colour, but... You can't beat me in a race, you silly dear. Lots of guards out on foot today for some reason. No. Get away from the horse. Bad dog. Steal this place then. Oh. Come on. Just an abandoned camp, looks like. Uh-oh. Oblivion gate. All right. It is kind of in my way. Get away from the horse, you little shit. Right, any more? Whee! Antonia just sighs and starts humming E1M1 to herself. Oh, it's this one again. Jesus Christ. Ow. Dwarven boots. Fine dwarven boots. Run. Just leg it. We're getting a lot more of these caitiffs spawning now, aren't we? It gives you this wonderful impression that, like, maybe Mehrunes Dagon is starting to take me a little more seriously. Because I'm starting to encounter nastier enemies in larger numbers. Is that a charged Grand Soldier? I think it might have been. I think it might have been. Yes. Fully recharge the hot sword or almost fully recharge the bow of frost? That's the question. I think the bow of frost probably has more utility. So we better go with that. Got a Valor Stone if I desperately need to recharge the sword as well, mind you. Too distracted by Black Moth? Get out of town. A, that's probably Argonian propaganda, and B, like, sure. Maybe, if we assume it's true, so a large army of Argonians is fighting through Oblivion gates and annoying Mehrunes Dagon. I think if I were Mehrunes Dagon, I would be a lot more concerned by the fact that Cyrodiil apparently doesn't need an army. It has just this one chick who's really annoyed, who is doing the job of an army all by herself. I'd be way more worried about Antonia if I were the Prince of Destruction. I mean, she is just coming into these gates and murdering hordes of Daedra almost for fun at this point. She's hunting Daedra for sport. Glass bow? Well, well, well. I think we just found Bow of Frost Mark III. Unfortunately, I left my sigil stones at home, and I don't know if I had one that was frost damage, but yeah. Glass bow acquired. Does look quite nice, must admit. I feel like theoretically, yeah, Hammerov, you're right, but in practical terms, the Daedric princes really do not seem to have that level of power over their own domains, because, like, at any point, yeah, he can make the entire ceiling fall on us and kill us, but he doesn't for some reason. And likewise, Molag Bal doesn't do that in ESO either. So doubt they'll ever do another full-scale invasion of Tamriel in the future game, but if they did, which Daedric prince would you want to see lead it? Crikey. Sanguine. That'd be funny. Nah, not Sanguine. What would have to be ridiculous? Yeah, I didn't really want to pick up the bone there, but I've done it now, never mind. The mirror-related invasion. Yeah, that could be interesting. Where's that sword you were carrying? There it is. Dremora longsword. Yeah. Seems to be no way to avoid getting hit by that. It's hard to imagine Hircine invading Nirn, though. I feel like Hircine just lacks the motivation to do that. It's not his thing at all. He has the Blood Moon, right? That's the closest Hircine gets to invading Tamriel. I think they'll bring back item durability in the Elder Scrolls 6. Don't know. Honestly. My guess would probably be no, but who knows? I'm not Todd. I don't know what goes through the mind of Todd these days. This little shit runs up to me, tries to cast a spell, fails, and then runs away. Oh boy. Okay, alright, hold on. I want some War Cry, and I want to summon a Flame Atronach. I don't know if Azura really counts as a good Daedric prince. I think I'm very much of the opinion that she's not the remotest bit good. I mean, like, it's implied, strongly implied, that she is ultimately responsible for just genociding the entire Dwemer race because they made her look stupid. That's not the act of a benevolent god. Come down and fight me or what? What the heck? Did I step too close to the magic beam? Possibly. I assume that's what happened there. Feels a bit sus, that. I really don't think I stood that close to it. But okay. Let's put this to the test, shall we? Okay. Sure. Whatever you say, game. Why is it mages want to get up in your face when you're using a bow? And then when you switch to melee, they run away. Whoa! God, we got close to falling off the edge there. That was dramatic. Oh, it's a Kinreeve. No wonder he's got so much health. I was wondering. I think the fact that you don't get staggered nearly as much in the remaster is a big part of what makes the combat feel much less of a pain in the dick. Especially when it comes to mass combat with multiple enemies coming at you. If this was vanilla Oblivion, old school Oblivion, it would be a nightmare. We'd be getting constantly stun locked.
On your belly, knight.
I like that sound. A little sound effect that reminds me of Diablo. Kind of feel like playing some Diablo 2 actually now. Hello, Pie. Sigil stirred and quiet. Oh, did I forget to loot the Kinreeve? Whoops. Bit late now. Oh, you're welcome, Rendak. To be honest, a lot of people complain that I don't immerse myself actually in the story enough in these streams, but it's nice to hear someone who appreciates the way I do things. It's a bit more casual than my roleplay series are on YouTube. I'm gonna try and not look at that ass. distracting as it is. But I still try and get into the swing of things more than the average bear probably does. They made the Atronachs even hotter. I'm just playing, honestly right now I'm playing the game the way I would if I wasn't being watched. You know, relatively casually, sprinkling in some fast travel here and there when I really can't be bothered to, you know, walk manually, if that's the right word. Soul Trap on strike and resist magic. That's interesting. That could be kind of useful. I'm wondering if I should put that on the dagger. Add the dagger to my hotkey menu. Or I'm wondering whether I should put it on the Elven Mace. And that way I don't have to think about it. I don't have to think, oh, I should switch weapons so that I can soul trap this dude. Rather than just soul trap without having to think about it. Fill up all those damn soul gems I have, use them to recharge my other weapons. Soul Reaver acquired. I think I'll put it on the dagger. I will call it Soul Reaver, why not? What can we make this one? 6. Ooh, look at it. It's pinky purpley. It looks a little bit Slaneshi now, actually. I'm going to be honest. Still, cool. Now, where were we? I believe we were on our way back to Beldaburo, weren't we? Yes. It makes me mad that I can't play Dark Elves in Warhammer the Old World. Because I'd really love to have an Old World Warhammer Dark Elf army. What can I say? I'm not necessarily proud of it, but I like the spiky, kinky elves who ride dinosaurs. I just think they're cool. I just think they're neat. I mean, I have a Dark Eldar army in 40k, but they're just not quite the same somehow. I honestly think Warhammer Fantasy Dark Elves are cooler. Curse ye, mud crab, away! For a Battletech to Warhammer. There's always one, isn't there? You weren't here before. God, you annoying mage. There we go. Dealt with. You burdened me, you bastard. Do I have a potion of dispel anywhere? No, I don't. Huh. Annoying. Never mind. Just ordered some of the Stormclass Reclusions. They are some sick-looking models, aren't they, those things? Next time I get back into Age of Sigmar, I think I might be picking some of them up. I need to expand my Stormcast army a bit, because some of it got squatted a while back. And since my Cities of Sigmar army no longer is really valid either, I think I need to expand my Stormcast to make them a bit playable and viable again. And the Reclusian models are real sweet. They're real good. Still want to see me do Lumineth as done. I did one. I made a little Lumineth mage model there, painted up as a Morrowind style dark elf, and she looks pretty darn cool. But I've never gotten around to doing the rest. What I need to do is I need to take that old Cities of Sigmar army, put it on square base adapters so I can use it for Fantasy as an Empire army. That is on the to-do list at some point. But I've also got a load of Warhammer Fantasy Orcs to paint as well, so... Yeah, the new Cathay models are gorgeous, aren't they? They are pretty darn cool. Ugh. You consider playing Baldur's Gate 3 now the final patch is out? I mean, I will continue playing my personal Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough at some point, yes. But if you mean stream it, no. I'm not prepared for that level of abuse. Because not only am I really, really bad at Baldur's Gate 3, to the point where I have to play it on the easiest difficulty, but also it's that classic sort of like RPG with lots of choices type game where if you play it and you make choices that the chat doesn't like, you'll never hear the end of it. I've experienced that myself with Dragon Age, and I've watched Variax go through a similar thing with it as well, whereby like people get very emotionally invested in certain party members and choices that you can make in the story, and if you don't take the choice that they like, they get mad. People get mad at you. It's a bit like Dark Souls viewers who get mad at you for playing the game inefficiently. Right, Eleva's blessing allowed me to go through the magic that blocked me. Time to face whoever is messing with time itself. It was you, skeleton hero. That's an anticlimax. Don't forget the rosemary. Oh! That were close. Hello, zombie. Zombro. How you doing? We've got to stop attacking at the same time, man. There we go. Is it really just going to be some boring-ass necromancer? The soul gems look so pretty. They look so pretty. Need to remember to use this. Hello there. Corellian. This means nothing to me. Ooh. Did I soul trap him or what? I'm not sure. Don't think I did. Defeated the lich that stole the Elder Scroll. I must retrieve it immediately. Whoopsie daisy, made myself blind. Entry 650. Crumbs. That was excruciating. Passing one's soul through a phylactery is definitely unpleasant. But the pain is now a distant memory, as were most of the other basic mortal needs and senses. I'm so much more now, so powerful. The fools that believe themselves powerful have no idea the magnitude of the spells I can now use. Destruction being as natural for me as breathing was back then, I will focus on unraveling the mysteries of illusion and alteration. An eternity of power awaits me. Mundus will be mine for the taking. Entry 900. I have never felt better. Felt? Maybe the term is wrong for being such as myself. Maybe I should find new words to better describe my state of existence. I wonder how the divines think about themselves. They are the closest thing to me, after all. I'm having trouble finding enough test subjects for my different spells, and apparently the authorities have been warned something is going on. Time for me to move to another place. Entry 1200. Beldaburo is our new base of operation. Our genius shone again while traveling there. Why bother ourselves with kidnapping people? On the road, I found several apprentices that dabble in the necromancy. And that dream to reach the same state I am one day. No, we won't allow it. Of course not, but they are so useful and eager. I sometimes wonder if I was not as naive when I can't remember what I was, how weird. Then again, we know so many things now, it is expected to forget minor things. Entry 1300. Something is wrong. I feel my mind drifting. One of my dear minions dared question me today after we spent a few hours looking toward the phylactery. Their skeleton isn't so talkative anymore, are they? Though I do wonder, I've been losing track of my thoughts lately. Then again, we have the mind of a divine. Is it not normal for mere mortals to wonder at our concentration? This is bad. I must focus more to remind myself of my name, of what I am. I left Beldaburo to look for another lich. The one I found was raving mad. Is it inevitable? I'm disposed of the poor thing, granting them a swift rest. I must find something. Eternity being crazy wasn't my plan, and we will find a way to restore my sanity. There is no cure. There is no cure. There is no cure. I must think. Magic is now my friendly pet. There must be something that can be done. I will research other forms of lichdom, other ways to stay myself. I found a solution. Lichdom isn't the answer. Parting from one's soul has definitive side effects. So we found it. An idea. The small minds of the Order of the Hour will probably know how to break the rules of their patron. I will raid their precious enclave they think is hidden and find out how to open a portal to the past. I have found something. They kept an Elder Scroll in their basement. Reading it was difficult even for someone such as us. We will go back through time and prevent myself from becoming mad. Other forms of ascension are possible, I'm certain of it. We will be eternal. You're a loony. Ooh, Daedroth teeth. Don't find those every day. Come on. What have we here? Where on earth are we? Oh, it's a little shortcut out or something? But then there's two. Interesting. Nothing in here. Alright, have I grabbed everything? Can't be passing up loot, if possible. I think we're good. Come on. Three shovels in there, my goodness. The horrible creepy crawlies everywhere. I don't like that. Don't care for that. Make them disappear with the torchlight. Ugh. Okay, this is a little lab area up here then. Might be quicker. Actually, no, I don't think it makes a difference. So if we go through that other door, we'll just end up down here, won't we? No, not this way. I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost. This way. Playing Morrowind's a cliff racer would be fun. Imagine if you had polymorph in Morrowind as a spell. That'd be a giggle, for sure. Alright, well. Let's finish the quest, shall we? All the cliff racer models are replaced by Jib. Maybe just Jib's head on a cliff racer.
She's looking for you too.
Right, just in case, let's get off the horse before we speak to him.
I felt it. The flow of time is now once more in accordance with Akatosh's rules. This is truly a heroic feat, and I feel that, with your help, we might prevail against the enemy. You are a true champion to the Nines, and you shall be rewarded. You are hereby made a Paladin of the Hour, and shall receive weapons and gear befitting the hero of Akatosh.
Sweet.
What do you want?
Guess I'd like a weapon?
Very well.
I need a
Which
weapon.
category?
Blade weapons, yes.
Which type of blade weapon would you like?
All of them. A claymore would be pretty sick.
Here's your item, Paladin. Anything else? What? Very...
Heavy
Which-
armor. I mean, just give me the lot, honestly.
Sure thing. Naturally. Be seeing you.
This is going to be like crazy good or what? It's 10 versus 7 for this. Okay, it is pretty good. Wow, them some pauldrons. What's the helmet like? Whew. It's very dragony, which I suppose is appropriate. It beats the shit out of Dwemer armor. Yeah, it does look pretty nice, doesn't it? I must admit. Thing is, though, like, the Blade's armor is so friggin' iconic, man. I just love it so much. But, admittedly, it's not standing the test of time at the moment with its 7 armor value. Boots of order. 3. Basically, it looks like... Well, some of the items are on par with the Blade's armor, aren't they? Could be this is really low because it's quite damaged, having said all that. Tell you what, let's I'm over encumbered. Well, that's okay. Let's toddle on down here to the shop people. There was jiglag armor from the name. Isn't that armor like the at least the swords? It is called like a long sword of order or something, isn't it? In Shivering Isles, so some confusion there perhaps, but
It's the smell, really. Smoke and fire, and something worse. In the ruins.
I can't remember which one of you is a smith. If I know who you are, Sigrid.
Thanks. Kavacha.
Oh.
Good day.
Given that it's the middle of the night, maybe none of you are actually.
You closed the gate. That's the.
Yep, I know. Repair my
If it's
stuff, please.
broken, I can fix it.
Just repair all. So I can do a proper comparison.
You too.
There we go. Right. Okay, it's still 7. Weird that the Blade's boots and the Boots of Order are the same, though. I mean, it seems to vary a bit, doesn't it? Like, the Cuirass is definitely better, but the rest of it's kind of all, I'm a bit like, meh. Like, the Gauntlets of Order and the Steel Gauntlets of Potence I'm wearing are the same armor value. Greaves of Order are armor 6. The Blades Greaves are 4, so that's a noticeable improvement. The Helm of Order is 3. Blades Helmet is 3. Shield of Order is armor 12. Crumbs. That's a big jump. Yeah. The Extinguishing Shield is 10. But you have to add the Fire Shield value to that. So 44 armor right now. If you switch to the Shield of Order, it goes down to 39, so that's deceptive. It's deceptive, you'll see. How's that look with the Blades helmet?
It's the smell, really. Smoke and fire.
Gods, I don't even notice anymore. I guess you can get
It ain't bad.
anything.
What's the sword like? Let's have a look. 14 damage. That's definitely better than the Akaviri Daikatana, but then that's not a surprise, really. It's a nice sword. If only this hood came in a different color. I need like MMO style fabric dyeing mechanics. Yeah, it looks pretty sick. There's a part of me that kind of doesn't want to use it because it's not part of the vanilla Oblivion experience, and therefore it's like, no, I don't want it. But at the same time, it's great. It looks good, and it looks so much better than Dwarven armor. So,
I just can't sleep.
how'd you get Akatosh
I
horse
lie down
armor?
and close my eyes, but I can't stop thinking about it.
Good question.
know what
Maybe
you're
we have to
talking
talk to the
about.
horse armor
I
lady
don't
now that
even
we've done
try.
this.
I just keep going until I drop. It's the smell, really. Smoke and fire and something
looked
worse.
everywhere.
In the ruins.
Perhaps she's still in
Gods, I
Kvatch,
don't
in
even
a
notice
basement,
anymore.
hiding.
I'm wondering if I can quaff a quick feather potion and then
I get
fast travel back to the player house. Oh, that's actually not enough, apparently. That's, oh dear. We've got a lot of nice weapons right now. We've got this Claymore of Order. We've got the glass bow. I just need sigil stones to enchant them with that are decent. Guess we'll have to close more Oblivion gates, huh? Yeah, it's not light, is it, the Claymore? I'm probably carrying something we could get rid of. Probably alchemy ingredients, I would imagine, actually. That weigh a lot and we don't really need. Well, 25 Welkin stones for a start. We have way more potions than I know what to do with. 36 fucking Daedra hearts. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. Apparently the hammer is quite comical in size. Yeah, let's try that, fast traveling on horseback.
I just can't sleep. I lie down and close my
You
eyes,
seem to have
but I can't stop
sparkly
thinking
things
about
following
it.
me. It'd be the feather
I
potion,
know
I
what you're
suppose.
talking about. I don't even try.
Come here, Binky.
I just keep going until I drop.
Well, I'd like to know is this armor and these weapons, do they level scale like most quest rewards in this game? Or are they always of a set sort of quality? Do you know, I reckon I know why Starfield uses mass, though, and it's because it's in space. And you've got different levels of gravity throughout the game. So you're calling it weight wouldn't make much sense in that game. You know what I mean? Sorry, just adjusting the lighting setup slightly. You wish Starfield was better? I mean, I think Starfield's fine. I think it's as good as it ever could have probably been, given the subject matter and story and everything. I've never felt truly properly qualified to judge Starfield based on the fact that I'm not a huge sci-fi guy compared to fantasy. So I feel like I almost wasn't the target audience with Starfield in a way.
I'm just lucky.
Alright. Yeah, you weren't going to get a Mass Effect / Star Trek / Babylon 5 space opera from Starfield. That's never the direction they wanted to go with for it. They wanted to do something that was much harder sci-fi. They wanted to do something that felt a bit more like sort of For All Mankind. More For All Mankind and less Star Trek. And I feel like, as much as maybe I would have liked to have had a cool space opera with lots of different alien races you could play as and meet, that was never anything that's never what they wanted to make in the first place. So it feels unfair to criticize the game for not being that, in my opinion. There are things you can criticize Starfield for, like the sort of world design and maybe the factions being a bit rubbish. Not that their quests are rubbish per se, but just like the actual background lore and stuff is not super interesting. At least I didn't find it super interesting. Grab my sigil stones. Right. My carry weight is still at 544. Is it really just because of this damn claymore? I know it's heavy, but still. I'm going to dump a lot of my Daedra hearts. This is riveting gameplay, I know, but unfortunately it just seems to have to be done. Oh, there's a potion of dispel. These don't weigh very much, actually, to be honest. TBH. Let's have a look at these sigil stones. Damage magicka. Damage magicka. Absorb strength or boost strength. Well, we could do it with a bit of fortify strength right now, couldn't we? So how about we do that for the Curus of Order? Oh, alright. Of Order. And also strength. Name is too long, damn it. There we go. That helps a bit. Absorb endurance and resist disease. Oh yeah, those are a bit rubbish. Whoops. No. Yeah, we're pretty much left with the rubbish sigil stones now, aren't we? Alright, well, for the moment then, I will leave our glass bow here. I think I'll leave the Staff of Flame as well. And we'll rock the Claymore of Order, the Elven Mace, and the Bow of Frost Mark II for the moment. And I'll keep me fancy shield. What gives me? Fire shield or whatever it is. It's not bloody telling me right now. There we go. Fire shield, yeah. I have 47 armor value right now without wearing a helmet, so. And when we go Slayer mode in an Oblivion game, we pop the helmet on. We of course look like that, which is pretty badass. So. You know we're important now because we've got proper pauldrons. No, we unfortunately we can't dump the commentaries at the moment because they're still considered quest items. But because I tried to do that last stream. It was the first thing I tried to do when I opened that cupboard and started dumping things. I was like, all right, fine, to get rid of these books, and then nope, they're quest items. All right. So. I suppose we can go back to talk to Agranak in the Imperial City, and then I think I might maybe do a few arena matches or something, and then I might call it a night because I've got work in the morning. We'll get the see if we can get the horse armor for this that matches our current armor as well. Of course, the steel horse armor looks fine. As a look, this is perfectly nice. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, the sprinting on foot animation is very unhinged. Extremely unhinged, and I sort of love it. Alright, where are you, Orc? Horse armor lady. Are you out here or are you inside?
Good morning. Snakrabura. What can
Order armor.
I appreciate?
Hope this looks good. Yeah, it looks alright. It looks very Elder Scrolls Online, actually, is what it looks. I don't know, part of me is tempted to go back to the steel. But I think we'll rock this for a bit, because it would cost me another 500 gold to switch back, so... There's another horse armor and armor DLC quest that gives you some evil-looking Daedric-y stuff. Which would be probably perfect for the other character I have in mind after we finish with Antonia. Alright, well, see you later, Binky. I gotta go deliver some bad news.
You have my ear.
I hope this armor doesn't end up being so good I never end up changing it for the rest of the game, because, like, I kind of want that Champion of Cyrodiil armor, you know? Although you have to wait like a week in game, don't you, or something before Akato will actually give it to you.
The hero of Kavach.
Yes, yes, it is.
It's truly an honor.
I'm starting to actually look like a goddamn hero these days. It's leveled as good as you want to be. I mean, is it gonna, I mean, because normally a quest reward like this would be leveled in the sense that it would scale to whatever level I am at when I get it. But so I don't know if you mean that, or I don't know if you mean if it'll dynamically adjust its stats as we level up.
Anyone looking for work should consider the Fighters Guild.
Probably.
Because if that's the case, then that would kind of suck. But I assume that wouldn't happen. And what I'd have to do is go back and get a new set of him, yeah. So, which I don't think I will do.
What is it, citizen?
So, yeah, okay, I'm alright with that then. I'm alright with this being our new armor for the time being until we get to sort of later in the game and we want to maybe use Ebony and then probably not Daedric, but
Children are
the Champion of Cyrodiil armor, and then if we do Knights of the Nine, then obviously the Crusaders relics as well. So I'm kind of happy with this replacing Dwemer, I guess, or maybe Orcish for now as well. Kind of would have liked to have seen Orcish, but it's probably, this feels a bit more on brand for Antonia as a character anyway. It reminds me a little tiny bit of the Lord's Mail she used to have. So
Don't be the last to read today.
Daedric armor looks ridiculous. I mean, it's freaking cool, but kind of weird for this character to wear, honestly. I remember when the game came out, me and my mates at school practically had like a race to see who could get Daedric armor first, because we all thought it looked so epic.
You've returned. So, have you been to Crowhaven? Have you... What's this? The Journal of Lord Lovidicus? My friend, you've done it. This is wonderful news. The words of Lord Lovidicus himself. Perfect. Ah, I believe I owe you something, eh? Here, let me show you these moves. Step like this. Now strike. All right, now parry. That's it. There you are. Some of the best combat moves you'll ever learn. You'll need them if you want to last more than 5 seconds against me in the arena. Now, let's see what this journal says. Huh. Ah, interesting. But Wait. Can this be? But by Shinji, I'm the son of a vampire. I'm no gray prince. I'm the spawn of evil. I thought my father was a nobleman, not some blood-sucking monster. I can't... all a lie. A lie. The journal. My father's journal. It says I'm part vampire. I thought my father was a nobleman, not some blood-sucking monster. My whole life has been nothing but a lie. I'm no gray prince. I'm a vile, wretched spawn of evil. Please leave me. I can't...
Well, we've ruined his life. We would have ended up killing him in the arena eventually anyway, but, you know.
I'm a busy man. What is it?
Sup, Owen? I'm ready to kill some fools.
You ain't gonna stop until you hit champion, are you? Well, good. The blue team needs as much glory as we can get. After that last match, this one should feel like a vacation. One Khajiit in a heavy raiment, probably with a sword. Nothing you can't handle.
Dude's murdered hundreds of people for Bloodsport. I mean, they signed up for it. Well, almost all of them have signed up for it. Oh no. Where has it gone? Game? Why has my armor just fucking disappeared? Well, there's my green robe hood.
What is it?
Oh, for Christ's sake. Ah! Oblivion, why you do this? I remember this kind of exact bullshit happening back in 2006 as well. Oops, days. Put that away. Alright, whatever.
I'm a busy man.
We have a serious carry capacity problem, don't we? Mind you, having said that, the arena heavy raiment weighs like fucking 70. Which is it's insane. I'm gonna get a fresh one anyway, because that one's properly damaged. I'm gonna pop this in here for now and hope it doesn't despawn.
You ain't gonna stop until you hit champion, are you? Well, good. The blue team needs as much glory as we can get.
Alright. Yes, yes. Khajiit, heavy raiment, etc., etc. Let's go. Let's go kick some ass.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. You almost have to feel bad for the yellow team's Khajiit, for the blue team's gladiator is a combatant you know and love. Let's see how they fare.
Oh, I'm trying to switch to this new sword, but it's not actually hotkeyed. Not clever. Oh, he's got a glass longsword. Not bad.
This ends here.
That silly Khajiit.
You showed that cat whose claws are sharper, eh? I would expect no less. Here's your gold. Now go wash up. You look awful.
But that's how I always look.
What's a gladiator without an arena to fight in? So get up there and start cracking some skulls. Besides, one more fight and you'll advance again.
All right.
The next one's a Breton. He looks like a bit of a dandy, but he's deadly with a blade. He has more experience than you, so be prepared.
More experience than me. Than Antonia. Somehow I doubt that. Do you know who I am?
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. You've prayed for it, and these combatants have bled for it. A high-stakes advancement match. Let's see who has what it takes to be your new hero!
Do your work. Why won't you die?
Too angry. That's why.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Yeah, Publius betrayed her. He did a Quintus from Gladiator. Alright, yeah, can't lose it.
Hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest. You.
By defeating that Breton, you've secured your advancement. It's been a long time since I've said this, but congratulations, hero.
What you got to say about it?
So it's hero now, is it? I suppose the little urchin wants to be a champion. Bah. You will never join our ranks. We are gods among mortals. Know this, if you truly wish to become a champion, you'll have to go through me. If we meet in that arena, I'll make you beg for death.
Beg for your bloody death?
You're about to face off against the best the yellow team has to offer. Azura knows you're the best the blue team's got. The first yellow team hero you'll face is an Imperial in heavy raiment. He fights with an Akaviri longsword. Thing is, this guy used to be a blade. You know those guys who protect the Emperor? He's a trained swordsman, so keep your damn head down.
Oh. Used to be a blade, eh? Did he retire or was he kicked out?
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. Behold, as two heroes meet in the fighting pit for an epic battle worthy of song. Combatants, begin!
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you. Why won't you die? Victory will be mine! I'm just...
Good people, we have a winner! All hail the combatant from the blue team!
Well played, sir. Just not well played enough.
The arena now and
busy. Defeating an arena hero is one thing, but defeating a former member of the Blades? You must be blessed by the divines or something, my friend.
In a sense.
You're a hero, my friend. That crowd is out there for one reason, to see you destroy the Yellow Team. Now go give them what they want. Okay, hero. This next opponent is a high elf wizard, a master in the School of Destruction. But wait, it gets worse. He also uses an enchanted shield called the Grey Aegis, which gives him some serious magic resistances. Your best bet is to just charge straight in. Press the attack, and don't give him a chance to let off a spell. I don't want to have to sweep your ashes out of the arena.
Yeah, we did. Antonia doesn't wear a helmet in the arena. It's just for Oblivion gates. That's when she goes serious mode.
Good people of the Imperial City.
Gotta let the crowd get a good look at her in her white hair, you know.
Put your
Signature
hands and your voices together for the two brave
element of
heroes
her appearance.
to rock
It's all part of the
very
theatre of the
foundations this
arena, you see.
Lower the gates!
You'll never take me down! Die, Imperium!
Good people,
He didn't last long, did he?
a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue.
Little wooden Antonia dolls being sold as merch, yeah. People trying to buy her bathwater. Ancient Roman gladiators totally did that, though. They sold their sweat in bottles.
I'll be honest, hero. With the kinds
Well,
of
their
victories
sweat.
you've been having, I knew that elf didn't stand a chance. Here's your gold.
JD Superhero, thank you very much for the Prime sub.
You're at the end of a long road, hero. This is the last time you'll face off against the Yellow Team before being named champion. Go up to that arena and make sure the people of Cyrodiil never forget that it was you who brought the Yellow Team to its knees. All right, this is it. Your last fight against the Yellow Team. I guess you could say they saved the best for last. The three best, actually. You're up against a swordsman, an archer, and a spellcaster. 2 lower-level combatants, plus that Yellow Team champion you've seen down here. You beat all 3 and you get named champion. I know you can do this. Now get up there and show everyone why you're the best.
We finally get to
wait,
kill
there's
her.
one more
Yes!
thing. I sent Porkchop the Boar up to the arena to help you out. He'll at least keep one of them distracted. Now, good luck.
Oh, pork chop. We'll have to quick save first so we can try and ensure that pork chop survives. Pork chop, you weren't supposed to spawn out there.
Welcome to the arena.
Maybe this is dramatic helmet time.
I give you a Blue Team's hero. Can this brave combatant defeat 3 opponents and become the next champion? Let's find out.
Alright. Oh, I've already used it today? Shit. Well, they seem to be ignoring me for now.
You'll never leave this arena alive.
Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna save you for last, bitch.
Die, Blue Team coward! Oh.
Alright, I need some healing. And where are my shield potions at? Oh, for fuck's sake, Oblivion.
This ends here. Show me what you got.
Get a pork chop. Oh, you've got a bit of a wardrobe malfunction going on there, miss. How embarrassing.
We have a new champion! All hail the blue team! Victorious champion, return!
Okay. The announcer just stopped talking there. So embarrassing. Porkchop survived. That's the most important thing. I feel like Porkchop ought to be the champion. He almost got the killing blow there, you know. Jesus. Taking off that helmet with a flourish. Yes, indeed. Are you not entertained?
You did it. You beat him, every last one. Do you know how long it will take for the yellow team to recover from this? My friend, it is with great honor that I advance you to the rank of champion. You've done it. You've shown them all you're the best. Well, almost the best. You're done competing in normal arena matches, but there's still the grand champion. Kid, you've got more guts and skill. I think you can take the Great Prince. Go over and talk to Isabel if you think I'm right.
Well, I've sort of nobbled the Grey Prince now as a result of that side quest, but never mind.
Stop! You again, huh? Look, I told you, if you want to challenge the Grey Prince, that's your right. But don't say I didn't warn you. The Battle Matron serves as the Grand Champion's trainer and manager, among other things. Plus, I get to keep Owen in line. Works for me. Owen likes to think he's the boss, but without me, this place would fall apart. Who orders the ointment? Who mops up the blood? Me, that's who. The history books detail his life as a warrior for the Order of Diagna, but he was also the first Blade Master. No Shinji, no arena. Simple as that. Would you believe Owen once asked for my hand in marriage? It's true. Poor bastard was heartbroken when I turned him down. Oof. I'm old, not desperate.
Ouch.
Okay, listen up. There are no disqualifications in a Grand Champion match. That means you can wear whatever armor you damn well please. Agranak will be wearing his raiment of valor, and he's probably got it heavily enchanted, so feel free to do the same to any armor you have. Now, as you know, in any standard arena match, you're forbidden from looting the corpse of a fallen opponent. Well, this ain't any standard match. In the event that you beat the Grey Prince, you're to remove his armor and present it to me. Then you'll get your own raiment of valor.
All right.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Gauntlets of Potence. Ditch that. Boots of Ogre Strength. And... Right, yes, the... What's it called? Brain Fart. Curus! Been streaming too long. Is in the cupboard. Right. And I suppose we talk to Agranak now?
The journal.
Oh, I skipped that last bit. I didn't mean to. Yes, I wish to challenge you.
Yes. I accept your challenge. Go. Go speak with Isabel. Tell her you're ready. Then we'll meet in the arena. Yes, that will do.
So you've actually challenged the Grey Prince. Do you really know what you've gotten yourself into?
Unfortunately,
Agranak
yes.
Gromalog is the best fighter ever to step into an arena. He can't be beaten, not by you. But if you want to fight him, that's your right. Well, you know the drill. You let me know when you're ready for a match, and Agrenac will head up to the arena and prepare for your arrival. Just make sure you understand our rules of competition.
Yeah, I know.
So you're ready to fight the Grey Prince, are you? Well, you can't go out there without a name. You know, an arena name. Something catchy. Something the people of Cyrodiil will remember when they tell stories about your inglorious defeat. So what's it gonna be?
Oh, there's lots to choose from. The Iron Maiden. I think I like that one already. Dragonheart, Lady Luck, Shadow Step, Skull Crusher, the Black Arrow, the Butcher, Crimson Blade, Divine Avenger, the Iron... I think it has to be the Iron Maiden. Yes. I didn't even have to think about it. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yep.
The Iron Maiden, huh? I like it. Yeah, that'll do nicely. All right, it's time to see if you're crazy good or just plain crazy. The Grey Prince is headed up to the arena as we speak. Go up there and meet him, one champion to the next. May the Divines have mercy on your soul. You damn well better be ready. You've got an arena full of people and the Grand Champion himself waiting for you. Now get up there and fight.
Let's do this. Yes, the Trooper would be perfect for Antonia, wouldn't it, come to think of it? Perfect entrance music. WWE style.
Welcome to the Imperial City Arena.
Speak up a bit, announcer.
Someone has actually challenged the unbeatable Arena Grand Champion. But who could possibly be brave enough to face such a fearless foe? Who could
He really has lost his voice since that last match, hasn't he?
Good people, I give you the blue team's latest champion, a warrior of skill, strength, and determination. Behold, the Iron Maiden! Lords and ladies, citizens of the Empire, I give you the battle of the ages. Combatants, steel yourselves. Lower the gates.
Is he actually fighting? Oh,
What
here
are you
we go.
waiting for? Kill me. Please, just kill me. Can't you see? It's what I want. I can't live like this, knowing I'm something filthy, something evil. Kill me.
I don't think you have a choice here, do you? I don't think I can just walk away and leave, can I?
Do it. End my misery. I am nothing but a vile spawn of evil. Kill me. Good people, you have just witnessed the impossible. Agronac Malad has been defeated. I say again, the Grey Prince has been defeated. Behold, the new hero of the people of Cyrodiil. Behold, your arena grand champion, the Iron Maiden. Esteemed grand champion, you may leave the arena now. See the Blade Master to receive your winnings and be awarded your raiment of valor.
Elven Longsword ain't bad. Another one of my favourite weapons from this game, actually, the old Elven Longsword.
Hello, my friend.
Oh.
Gotta move on.
Wrong person. Force of habit.
By the love of Shinji, you did it! You beat the Grey Prince! This is unbelievable. That makes you the best fighter the arena has ever seen. You've got Agranac's Raiment of Valor. Good. Give it to me. All right. Now I give you your own. By Shinji, I'm shaking. This is amazing. Okay, Do you want a heavy Raiment of Valor or a light Raiment of Valor? Your choice.
Heavy, please.
Right. Okay. It is with great honor that I present to you this gold and the esteemed Raiment of Valor and name you the new Arena Grand Champion. You've done it. The Grey Prince was a great orc, rest his soul and all that, but you beat him. Now go. Take some time to rest. When you're feeling up to it, come talk to me again and we'll discuss your future.
Hurrah. Interesting that it's kept the blue on the bottom. It looks quite different to how it looked in the original game, especially since it's a heavy raiment and it looks like a light one. It's a bit weird. Alright. I'm over flipping incumbent again, of course.
I'm a... busy man. What is it? Hello, my friend. Ready? Ready for what? You're grand champion. You've already won it all. The whole damn thing. Gotta move on.
Am I still over? Jesus Christ. There we go. Now I can move again.
Oh, there's the new Arena Grand Champion. By Shinji, you look good in that raiment. The way it accentuates your physique. Spectacular. Now listen. I bet you're wondering what's next, huh? Where does a Grand Champion go from here? Well, I've been thinking. Why not spice things up a bit, give the people of Cyrodiil what they really want? We revise the rules of competition, offer a new kind of match. I'm talking weekly shows, fights pitting you against... Are you ready for this? Monsters! And maybe even some wild animals. Sounds great, doesn't it? I've had some people out collecting your new combatants. The wilderness is full of them. Let me know when you're ready for a match and it's showtime.
Alright.
Look, these aren't your average arena matches. They're shows. You fighting some savage beasts. People come to see you kill things. It's simple. We can do them any time of the day. You kidding? The citizens of the Imperial City would love some late-night entertainment. You can wear whatever you want, of course. We don't want you getting killed out there. You can only fight once a week, though. We'll need that much time to catch new creatures for you to fight against. Oh, and don't worry. We'll try to match the creatures to your combat abilities, so the fights will always be more or less fair. Sounds good, huh? We'll do it like this. You can fight 1, 2, or 3 creatures. The more creatures you fight, the more you win. If you survive, that is. Okay, based on your abilities, here are your choices. Do you want to fight 1 bear, 2 minotaurs, or 1 bear and 2 minotaurs?
1 bear and 2 minotaurs, although I feel like I'm going to regret this.
You've got it. I'll have the bear and the 2 minotaurs brought out to the arena. Now get up there and give the people what they've paid for.
I'm wondering if I should wear the raiment or whether I should. I really probably should, actually. Just no. This armor is really not as good. Yeah, we need. I'd like that, actually. We need our proper armor. Frankly, I think I might even go with the helmet for this. Yeah, I've got my brown hood back again. That's kind of nice, I guess. Yeah. I'm gonna pop this. Oh, I'm still carrying the heavy raiment of valor around with me. Oh wait, no, that is the Grand Champion raiment, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. You found the bear to be the tough one. It was a brown bear. I fought a couple of Minotaurs in Henentier's Dream. In that side quest in Breville. And they were really tough. So...
Some of Cyrodiil's fiercest creatures. Who will survive this week's epic battle of combatant versus beast? Let's find out. Lower!
They're kicking my ass! They have a lot of reach on their weapons, too. Oh, okay, Warcry's recharged. That's nice, at least. Oh my god, they're beating me to death here. This is not good. Holy shit. Crowd's getting their money's worth. There we go. Whew.
The Grand Champion is victorious! Esteemed Grand Champion.
Yeah. You've trailed off again, announcer. Did the bear have anything? Just my arrows. Blimey, I've forgotten which end is mine, actually, at this point. No, not using any mods. Completely vanilla. Oh, we're not talking to you, are we? We're talking to you.
Stop. Great show, great show. You really brought down the house. Here's your gold. Now get some rest, and I'll see you next week.
For reference, it's a Midas. Okay. It is Midas, my dudes.
You killed Agranak. The Great Prince is dead. He was my friend, my mentor. Congratulations, Grand Champion. Hope it was worth it.
Well, it's a sour note to leave on, but ladies and gentlemen, we're done here. Yep, we completed the arena, basically. Just gonna drop a new perma-save. When we're coming back next time, ladies and gentlemen, I think we'll be continuing with the main quest. We'll go chat to Tarmina over at the Arcane University. We'll locate the Mythic Dawn base, and we'll go all, you know, Slayer mode on the Mythic Dawn. And I'm sure nothing will go wrong whatsoever. I'm sure we'll complete the main quest next week, no problems. Anyway, ladies and gents, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you Who knows? Maybe Tuesday, actually. Normally I'm working on Tuesday, but swap shifts around this week. So, yeah, I might see you on Tuesday. Actually, this week. Very unusually, but yes. Have a good day, Wood. Thank you. I will endeavour to do so. It'll be fine. As I said earlier, actually, it's because it's a bank holiday. It's a shorter shift than normal, so I might even enjoy it a little bit. You never know. Anyway, folks, thanks very much. If you've been watching on YouTube, eventually at some point, thanks for tuning in. I'll read your comments as well. Don't worry. And yeah, I'll see you later in the week, folks, as we continue the main quest. And then after that, probably Knights of the Nine. I feel like Knights of the Nine would be a nice place to finish with Antonia's character. I think we might do Battlehorn Castle at some point as well. Just to round it out. And then after that, well, who knows? Like I said, I'd like to make another character, do the Dark Brotherhood and Shivering Isles. But you know, there's other games we can play as well. I mean, before this came out, I was planning on streaming Gothic 2, after all, so who knows, maybe we'll do that as well. Or instead of it, I don't know. And then, of course, there is all the new Grasping Fortune stuff that just came out for Tamriel Rebuilt as well, which people are constantly asking me about, so maybe we could hop back over to Bernardo, have him join House Hlalu. Well, you know, also all the Project Cyrodiil stuff still to do, and there's just too much Morrowind stuff to do these days. I don't know how I'm ever going to find the time, but anyway. Yeah, boys and girls. Cheers, my dears. Catch you next time. Toodaloo.